Sam, Dehne, the heart and soul and the body and mind of Reno government, and what we have here is what they call the consent agenda. For those who have an agenda, they're going to vote on several things all at once. And I'm not speaking necessarily in favor or against anything, although I do have a warning, and I do point out the mayor is leaving right now for some reason. Anyway, I wasn't going to say anything rude. I was going to say important stuff. And by the way, speaking of all this stuff they were just talking about, the statistics say that 1 out of 3 people has schizophrenia. And Sam's 2 of them. Ha! What do you think? Anyway, nice smiley face over there and there. Yeah, she's saying 3 of them, yeah. Anyway, what we have on this consent agenda, for those who don't understand it, I'm the person who was the driving force that brought medical marijuana to Reno. It was on the agenda. It was legalized by the state. She said, thank you, yeah. It was legalized by the state, but the city council kept dragging their feet. This was 2 years, almost 3 years ago now. It was on the agenda. They kept pushing it back, and I said, no, it's legal. People are sick. People are dying. Let's do it. The very next week, they started pushing it forward, and I'm the only one who came to the podium week after week and ordered them to continue on doing it. But I warned them and advised them, don't let those people who've been against marijuana start making money off of it. And guess what? They disobeyed my orders. People snuck in the back on the directorship. And if you look at your agenda, and this is really, really nasty and cowardly and sleazy, you look on the agenda for all the new licenses, every single one, alcohol, gaming, privilege, they have the name of the person for the new business. You get to the marijuana licenses, no names. What's with that? No names. Doesn't that make you guys mad? What are those people making money and they're afraid to come forward and say, yeah, I'm the guy who did it. We have rumors that the district attorney, the former sheriff, all these people who are putting people in jail are now running these marijuana establishments. It's wrong. And by the way, I demand that they start letting those people out of prison who are in there for doing something, for having done something that is perfectly legal. How sinful can that be? Not to mention $35,000 a year it's costing each one of you for something on the order of 3,000 prisoners. Add all of that up. Last but not least, I spoke on it earlier. You've got 2 items on the agenda where you're going to spend a whole bunch of money on the water reclamation project. That's sort of the sewer thing where they turn water into affluent water, maybe not drinkable, but usable. And that is the same water I'm talking about earlier. Millions of dollars worth of water that we're going to give to their Tahoe Reno industrial complex if they're the billionaires, if they're successful in their scheme. And not only that, we're going to have to pay to make it usable, and then we're going to have to pay for the pipe that's sending the water over there. Does anybody understand what I just said?
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk.
Madam Vice Mayor, we have no further public comment on the consent agenda.